It's Nolan. What's going on, beautiful people? It's the kid J Nolan here. Welcome back to another episode of Inside the Industry, your number one source for music, entertainment, commentary, and breakdowns. Hope everyone is doing well out there. Hope you're having a good day. Now, in this video, we're going to be covering a couple things, all right? Number one, we're going to be getting into Miss Cardi B and her ongoing onslaught going at Offset. This has been a fucking saga that just continues with knowing that this is the story that never ends. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to be honest. You know, I feel like sometimes she's in the right for venting, but a lot of times I be like, yo, why is everything like for the internet? You know, I'm a fan, but it does become exhausting when these same stories just keep coming out and nothing seems to be private. And it just kind of feels like a hindrance. I do feel for Cardi as she is sick. She is hospitalized. She had to cancel her show at One Music Fest, which actually is in my city of Atlanta this year. Well, it's every year it's in Atlanta. But, you know, they were hoping to really revitalize and re-energize the festival. And Cardi B was a part of that plan. But with her her illness and being hospitalized, she had to cancel that. We just had her come out the other day talking about somebody who sent CPS to her home. It was, you know, being purported or at least being assumed that it was an obsessed fan or an obsessed hater, maybe a fan of another artist. But as we start getting into the weeds of all of this, it may be one of Offset's little side pieces, one of his little flingy thingies, trying to be nasty and vindictive that sent the CPS over to Cardi B's home. I do not know that to be a fact. I'm not saying that it is a fact. I'm just saying, with all things being considered, I gotta consider all possibilities because she has been an emotional wreck. All right. Now let's get into the tweets. And there's some tweets for your ass. Like, I don't know if she's gotten to this point before, but this point has been met. All right. So she comes out initially and states, bro, I wish the worst on this man. I never hated somebody so much. And these bitches be so thirsty to have him. Please take this man off my hands. This garbage bag is too heavy. That's crazy. Huh? We're not even going to move on to the next part. Act like y'all don't even see the top of the page right there. Let's just stay right here. I wish the worst on this man. Never hated somebody so much. Damn, it wasn't that long ago where she was telling people to lay off her baby daddy. He's a good father, which I do believe for the most part she's been consistent with. But as it pertains to their personal connection, whatever remnants that anyone thought they had in their relationship, she is now repulsed by Offset. It's fucked up, man. And I fuck with Set, you know what I'm saying? I always said he's my favorite Migo far as music goes. But come on, bro. Y'all been doing all that, mama. You got to take care of the mama and your kids, man. So then somebody comes in and says, he's the father of your children. Stop. To which she comes back and says, yeah, he is. That's why I don't wish him death. But I truly hate this dirty ass narcissistic piece of shit. And his family and his friends never check him. That's why he always going to be a piece of shit of a person. She says she truly hates this nigga, man. Hate. Like players ball, player haters ball, Dave Chappelle. Hate. We've gotten to that point. Now, she was calling him a narcissist not too long ago, a couple months ago. So we at least got some consistency here. And we know that her and Offset's family have had some subliminal messages being shared via Instagram for some time now. She ain't really fucking with them. They ain't really been fucking with her. And she says they never hold him, they never check him, they never hold him accountable for his shit, for his BS. They never call him out. Therefore, this is why he's always going to be a piece of shit in her eyes and problematic. Furthermore, we get somebody from Twitter that says, yep, you still love him. Basically saying if you got this much emotion towards him, you're not over him just yet. She says, no, I don't want him. Whoa. She says, no, I don't. I want him to get hit by a fucking truck. He really is just a dark cloud on anybody's life he enters. Someone else says, you have to set some boundaries, Cardi. When you're dealing with a narcissist, it's a must. It's time for a fresh start. Y'all should not still be under the same roof. She says, he don't live with me at all. So apparently Offset is no longer in the home. He's been removed, been kicked out, figuring his own way. And she say she want this man to get hit by a motherfucking truck. He is a dark cloud, not over just her life, but anyone's life that he enters. Now, if that ain't about a bitch or two, I don't know what is. Whoo! And I'm guessing that she's tweeting all of this from, her being in the hospital's care. So she's having a very emotional and let's just say emotional end to her year. Her plan was to, have this baby, get back to business, get the album wrapped up, get her fitness together, get her endurance up, get ready to put the album out, put the tickets on sale, get the vinyls, get the CDs, get back into artist mode. She's definitely prolonged that for years, being more so in mommy mode, but still trying to, put music out, put singles out here, do features, do videos, try to stay active as possible, always giving a hit or a bop once a year or so, twice a year. Now that she's finally tried to free herself, she's filed divorce, she's trying to be a single woman, all of a sudden, things are just going way left. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know what it is that's gotten her to this point, but again, we were just here talking on this very channel the other day about how angry she was about that CPS situation, and she was going to hire two private investigators, lawyer, and sue the CPS folks for coming to her house and all of that type of stuff and trying to get to the bottom of it to see who did it, right? Now, all of a sudden, she's coming out saying, I fucking hate this man. He's a dark cloud over everybody. His family don't hold him accountable for shit. Do I think that's a coincidence? Absolutely not. Am I going to say that is, it's 100% confirmed that it's one of his ladies? No, I'm not going to put that out there. I'm just saying that's what it makes me think of, especially since this is only within a couple of days of each other. Sound like, and then she put it out there. All these thirsty bitches want him and this and that. Y'all can have him. Take the garbage off my hands. The bag is too heavy. Now, some people are going to say, oh, this is just another distraction. This is a ploy for attention. This is a publicity stunt. This is a PR. This is bullshit. This is fake. If that's the way you feel, that's the way you feel. You're not going to get me to change my perspective. You're not going to get me to see it in the light that you see it. It's just we're diametrically opposed at this point. I'm not your opposition. We're just on two different sides of the spectrum. And hey, it is what it is. I'm not trying to convince you. You're not going to convince me. I don't know what's going on in Cardi's personal life. I don't know what the fuck, all the details are. But it seems to me she's overly stressed, right? She's dealing with a public breakup and divorce. She's been out here, she's been trying to be active and move around and flying here and there, going to these different places, Fashion Week, Paris, partying and all this shit, trying to do her Stella got the groove shit. I don't know if that's the right move at this time, but she's grieving her the death of her marriage. So I can't tell nobody how to move on. They had their public issue where Offset was claiming that she cheated, slept with another nigga while she was pregnant, We talked about that, you know, but they was already supposedly separated according to what we knew anyway. So if she was letting, you know, if she was spreading her wings, then shit, let the Red Bull do what they do. Then you come out and say, well, it's apparent to everybody, I don't want you. But then you talking about some can you FaceTime while I beat my dick? Hey man, which one is it? So I can understand why she's a little bit discombobulated, to say the least. All right. All I'm gonna say is I wish the best for Cardi. I wish the best for the children. I wish the best for the family. You know, and Offset, man, it's time to grow up, brother. You know what I'm saying? You ain't a spring chicken no more. You ain't no young nigga, man. You got a lot of kids. You got a lot of baby mamas. You got a lot of shit going on, man. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of responsibilities. It's time to own up to them. You shouldn't be having these public issues. You know what I'm saying? Your lady, your former lady shouldn't be out here putting all of this on your name. And if you didn't have nothing going on, she wouldn't have nothing to put on your name. You understand what I'm saying? Now, I ain't trying to look at you like I'm a mentor or nothing like that, but I do wish you the best. And I think it's time that you step into that role, man. I think you should have been stepped into that role. I thought you did, but we're seeing now with everything being revealed to the light, it don't seem that way. Okay? We gonna move on with the show. We're not gonna harp on that too long, right? So in lighter news, we're now gonna get into SZA and Keke Palmer. They've got a new movie that's gonna be dropping January 24th, 2025. A new movie that is produced by Issa Rae, as a matter of fact, called One of Them Days. All right, so of course we know Monica. Just one of them days, that a girl, I'm angry inside. Don't wanna take it out on you. Just one of them days. Don't take it personal. I just wanna be alone. Yeah, we had to do the whole thing, motherfucker. We did. Man, so we got this new trailer out. We're gonna watch it in a second. YouTube is being friendly today, but this is going to be SZA's acting debut. So big shout out to SZA on this. And from what I saw originally, when I saw the trailer, I actually think this is gonna be a dope film. I hope it does well. I hope it performs well at the box office. So according to Variety, they say Sony has released the first trailer of One of Them Days. It's R-rated buddy comedy pairing Keke Palmer with SZA in the Grammy-winning R&B artist acting debut. Okay, the synopsis of the story is best friends and roommates Drew and Alyssa are about to have one of them days. When they discover Alyssa's boyfriend has blown their rent money, the duo finds themselves going to extremes in a comical race against the clock to avoid eviction and keep their friendship intact. The trailer shows the lengths the two friends go to for their rent money, including donating blood, climbing a telephone pole to retrieve a pair of expensive Jordans, and applying for a loan despite a hilariously low credit score. Lawrence Lamont makes his feature directorial debut, helming a script by Sarita Singleton. The project comes from Issa Rae's banner Hooray! Singleton and Lamont first collaborated on the set of Rae's hip-hop drama Rap Shit, where Singleton was the showrunner and Lamont served as director for a handful of episodes. So as you can see, there's this familial thing, you know, Issa still networking across with her people, not leaving them behind. Palmer and SZA are joined by supporting players like Lil Ray Howery. We have Janelle James, Kayla Montesoro, Mia. We've got Maud Apatow, Cat Williams makes a cameo, Joshua Neal, Aziza Scott, and Patrick Cage. Variety exclusively announced Dwayne Perkins, Amin Joseph, Gabrielle Dennis, and Dominique Perry had also joined the cast back in August. I never knew anything about this. I didn't know about the announcement or none of that shit back in August. It said the film was first conceived at the Co-Cre Lab at Sony Pictures, a collaboration between Color Creative, which is another one of Issa's companies, and Sony Pictures to help diverse up-and-coming screenwriters develop their first original studio features. Palmer and SZA first joined forces on Saturday Night Live in a December 2022 episode. Palmer was the host and SZA was the musical guest. Producers include Ray, as in Issa Rae, and Sarah Daya Rastogi for Hooray, Denise Davis for Color Creative, Charles D. King for Macro Film Studios, James Lopez and Poppy Hanks. Singleton co-produces as well as directs. Palmer serves as star and executive producer under her Big Boss banner with Sharon Palmer. Macro Film Studios is co-financing the project. Once again, this film will be out in theaters January 24th. Okay? Now that I've gotten all the preliminaries out the way, we can go ahead and tune in and see what it's hitting on, okay? All right, one of them days, SZA and Keke Palmer, man, I fuck with it. I'm actually looking forward to this coming out. Ice Cube, you took your time making the last Friday. Now Issa Rae and them done tag team back again. You know what I'm saying? Now they hitting your ass with a little bit of Insecure. They hitting your ass with a little rap shit, and they hitting your ass with a little Friday After Next. I'm here for it. Number one, because we never had it reminds me a lot of Friday After Next, but this is from the women's perspective, right? This is Smokey and Craig. This is Smokesha. This is Smokesha and Craig. Okay, I fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? I like it. I'm looking forward to it coming out. This is a feel good project. I think that this is something for not only those of us that know SZA, those of us that know Keke, Cat Williams, and all these people. You know what I mean? For that crowd, but I think this is also like when I was a kid, I was addicted to the Friday series. Like, nigga, I was watching the original, the sequel, the threequel, all them bitches. I was watching them religiously. Like when I ain't had nothing better to do, goddamn, I wasn't outside playing. I wasn't watching Rap City or no shit like that. I was most likely finna revisit goddamn Friday. Got my money on my mind. Yeah, nigga. That was me. Every 2 weeks. So for the younger generation that's coming up, it kind of feels kind of cool that they're gonna have their own version of that. You know, and this ain't like no fucking what was that shit? That goddamn fake ass How High that Snoop and Wiz did? Mac and whatever the fuck that was. Yeah, this ain't that, baby. And it looked like SZA's doing a good job of acting too. So I got to salute her on that because this is her actual acting debut. And it looks like she's a natural. So got to salute her on that as well. And once again, that will be out January 24th, 2025. I'm rocking with it. I'm looking forward to it. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. You know what I'm saying? And perhaps I'll review it when it comes out because I know y'all enjoy my film reviews, although I don't do them very often. You know, nigga be getting a little, nigga be having some critical things to say. But hopefully I won't have to be too critical. All right. That's going to conclude the show on this one. Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, become an insider. I will catch y'all on the next one. All right. Much love and respect, y'all. Peace.
King of my city and cul-de-sac. Coming out swinging like soldier rag. Leading my people like quarterback. Boy, I study this shit, I'm an almanac. Had to get up and grind. Knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mind. We finna do more than survive. I need my check. Spinning the block for the Gouda. We hitting the jeweler to flood out the net. We don't do beef for computers, I'm straight out the sewer. We come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest. With drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they doubted me. All of a sudden they tell me they proud of me. I been dropping these haters like calories. Cross I'm out, I came back with some boundaries. Stand for my honor, but too raw, no corner. Packing the stick with a drummer. Wanna catch my bad, won't fumble. I done came too far to be humble.